Yes, July 26, 2022. The time is 2:15 Eastern Standard Time, or 2:10. A few days ago, I said Rob Dellenberger. When Debbie and I were in that car, well, first of all, in our neighborhood, there was Craig Fagan, Greg Powers, Cynthia Capel, Jeannie Sexton or Hogue, Cheryl Mock, Cynthia Capel, if I didn't say it, Cynthia Powers, or no, Ingrid Powers, there were, and Paul Howard. So there was like this generation that was born 43, 44, 45, 46, 1940, in the 1940s, particularly after the war, like 45, 46. Then there wasn't another generation till the 50s, maybe 51, 52, 54. So there was a good 5 or 6 years, and I don't know why that is. And sometimes up to 10, 11 years. I mean, my half-sisters were born 42, like pre-war and right after war, and then nothing. Maybe the war interrupted the ability to have children. That's one of the reasons. So we had World War II, and millions and millions and millions of men went overseas or were conscripted in some fashion. So they weren't around their wives, so there weren't children born. So maybe there were some children born on leaves and stuff. And then the war, back then you go to war for several years. That's one of the reasons. But it was almost as if there was a discipline to not have any more children until you were established. So going on back to the car ride, me and Debbie and I said the haircut was a boy haircut. That's what it was called, boy haircut. Straight across the back, around the ears, and kind of bangs up to the across the forehead, sort of. I don't know how to describe it. But when he went off in the weird place, I said, well, he looked like Leave It to Beaver, like Jerry Mathers with the haircut. I'm talking to same as F Troop, the straight across the back, around the ears. And I said that if he hadn't had it cut short, it would have actually been kind of kinky or extremely dense, curly, In other words, it could flop out of place if it wasn't cut short like that. And then I was thinking, then I thought Eddie Haskell. He was a antagonist in the story. Beaver would cause trouble and Eddie Haskell would cause trouble. And Wally was a straight lace. And Tony Dow, the actor that played Wally in Leave It to Beaver, has passed on. But I think part of me wanted this Bundy guy in the car to act like one of the older boys in the neighborhood and come back from where he was. And I remember, and it just dawned on me, he did have a kind of Wally Clraver type person, a look about him. I mean, he kind of resembled Wally Clraver now that I think about it. Thank you.